Alright guys, so this is a verified Binance account. I expect that anyone that wants to purchase or sell USDT on Binance P2p must have already done every necessary setting on their Binance app. The verification, you must have added your mobile number, your email, activated your email verification, your phone number verification, and every other security verification that is needed. All right, so it's very important. So when you want to buy, um there's another video that I'll send to you or share with you. It's right on the YouTube channel on how to verify your Binance account. Okay, do all of the verifications and security settings, and then you come here. After you're done, you want to purchase USDT from P2P. All right, in this video, I'm going to cover how to do that and also how to swap from USDT to any currency of your choice. Okay, now let's take, for example, what you need is Matic. Okay, what you need is Matic, but then you need to um, purchase USDT first before you can swap the USDT to Matic. I'm going to show you how to swap the USDT to Matic after you have purchased. Yeah, so after you might have purchased your USDT, so I'll show you how to swap it to Matic and then send it out of Binance to wherever you want to use it. Okay, but the first step is for you to purchase your USDT. Okay, so what you want to do now, if you look at the screen, your own device might not show it this way, but then basically what you want to look for on your screen is wallet, and you can see below the screen somewhere around here, just below the screen here, you see wallet. Let me point to that. um mm, it's somewhere here. Okay, so this is, oh wait, is wallet here. Okay, so that is what you need basically. So you press that, and then when you come to that place, you see P2P. You see P2P, and you see P2P. So you click on that P2P. Okay, now because this account is a new account, basically just verified and about to be used, you have to click on this agreement and confirm. All right, so after the confirmation, it will take you on a tour just to guide you on how everything looks like and what you can do with all of these options. This is the P2P. If you click on the toggle, it will switch from P2P to Express and all of those um, other stuff. But basically, what you need is P2P. So leave it at P2P. Leave it at P2P. Okay. So this CNY here would show you the different fiat currency rates. So if you want to purchase a particular token in comparison with Naira, you need to change it to Naira. All right, you need to change it to Naira. All right, so this is where you see all of the other configuration payment method. This is where you had your bank details, your Naira bank, your Nigerian bank details. For those are in Nigeria, you had your bank details. So if you want to sell your USDT, that bank details is where the seller is going to send your USDT because it's already on the system. So anybody that wants to buy from you will have seen that detail. Anytime you want to sell it, they will see it automatically because you have set it up already initially. So these are um, just basic things you need to know, and all that. But then, uh, this is where you see your order history. If you have sold before, you have bought before, this is where you see your order history. You know, now in this aspect, you see amount and payment method. All right, you can choose the range of amounts you want to sell or buy. If you want to buy something worth 100,000, you can put the amount there. So you see adverts from people who want to buy or sell within the range of 100,000 upward. Okay. Now the payment method. Let's say you want to buy USDT now, and there are people who can only accept payment from Kuda Bank. There are people who can only accept payment from uh, what are they calling it now? PayPal. They can only accept PayPal payment, and all that. So you'll be able to know which kind of person you want to buy from. You're able to do all of those settings, okay? So these are just filters to make your work very easier so that you won't just be getting random adverts that you don't like. So this is how it is. So you can just click on next, and all that. These are just basic things that you need to know. You see, the person's advertising nickname, you see it clearly. The person's advertising nickname, the completion rate, the number of trades that the person has done, you see it very clearly in the option. So these are just the way I'm going to still explain how these things are for you basically so that you understand when I want to attempt to buy. So I will attempt to buy now to just make you understand the flow. Okay, so now you see that there are some names here. This guy wants to sell his own dollar for 1,131 naira. Okay, he has a total of he has a total of he has a total of 8,839 point something dollars that uh he wants to sell. Okay, now this one has a total of 20,000 uh $20,108 that he wants to sell. Okay, so that is how you know the amount of USDT that they have to sell. Okay, there are some of them that will have little, so you have to pay attention to the details so that you don't want to, let's say for example you want to buy 30,000 naira worth of USDT and you find someone that only has $20,000 USDT. So that means the available USDT that the person has to sell is not up to the amount you want to buy. So you may need to look out for another person that has higher. Or if you want to buy in chunks, you want to buy what this person has and then you want to proceed to buy from another person, you can do that. But there are some basic things that I would like to let you understand about buying uh, on P2P. Okay. You have to also be careful. One of the things I used to consider is the completion rate. Their completion rate. I like to trade with people who have 100% completion rate, if not 100%, something close to that. All right. As you can see here, we have this person has 99.6 completion rate. This other person has 100% completion rate. Now you will notice that there is a check mark here that looks like a verification badge. Yellow. So this is an indication that this person is a merchant, is a registered merchant on the Binance P2P. Okay, and so you can actually purchase from them, but make sure you consider the completion rate, the amount of trades that they have done successfully. It's very, very important. Okay, Now, as you can see here, this guy has 1,052 trades successfully done. This one has 9,606 successful trades that have been done. So if I'm going to be choosing, I will choose this guy that has 9,000. I'll choose this guy that has 9,000 before I consider this guy. All right. Before I consider the other guy. The reason is because they have had a proven record of number of trades that have been successful. Okay. So it's important to take note of that. And also, another thing you want to take um, note of is the time frame within which the trade will be done and finished. As you can see here, you have 15 minutes. Sorry, you have 15 minutes here. You have 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here. So within the space of 0 to 15 minutes, all of these transactions will have been finished if you want to buy from these guys. Okay, so that's that about that. So what I showed you the other time about amount, let's do something really practical here. If you want to buy, let's say you want to buy you want to buy, okay, let me go back. Okay, what I just did there is this. Let's take, for example, I want to buy within the range of 5,000 to 20,000, for example. Or maybe I just want 20,000 worth of USD, 20,000 worth of USD Naira. Okay, this is what I would do. I'll come here. I'll come here to this amount. Okay, I'll click on it and I will type 20,000. Okay, I'll type 20,000. Now, you will notice that the kind of trades that this advert list is showing me is the limit is 20,000 upward. You see this guy here. The limit that he can sell is 20,000. The limit that this guy can sell also is 20,000. The limit that this guy can sell also is 20,000. Okay. Sorry, this one is 10,000 and this one is 10,000. So it will give you uh, prices within the range of what you have typed. All right. So you can better choose without having to scroll endlessly to find the right amount of USDT that these people are willing to buy. Okay, so you just choose one out of them based on the several things I've mentioned that you have to consider before you take a trade with anybody. Okay, so you after you have decided that okay you want to buy from a particular person, let's take for example this first guy, Mr. Original Enterprise. You can now click on buy. You click on buy. Okay, the green buy button in front of Mr. Original Enterprise, that's what I clicked on. Clicked on buy, and of course I have been able to um, note that this person accepts bank transfer. This person accepts bank transfer. Okay, so this is how I knew that the person is accepting bank transfer. Okay, this person is accepting bank transfer, but there are people who will not accept bank transfer, you know, but the ones we are seeing now accept bank transfer. All right, so you click on buy. You click on buy. Now you enter the amount you want to buy here. Let's say 20,000. Okay, 20,000. So the equivalent value of 20,000 is what you will see here. Now you see here 17.68 USDT. So that's what you get All right, that's what you'll be getting for 20,000 right now. So after imputing the naira value, you can now click on buy. But I'm not buying now. You click on buy. If at all you have not actually set um, your mobile number verification, your email verification, and all of those other verification for security purpose, you might be asked to do that here if you click on buy, because it's important. So you need to do that and then proceed with buying. When you click on buy, you will be shown an interface where you copy the account number to pay into. Okay, I just clicked on buy right now. As you can see, um, we have this page. Okay, so to see the account number you are going to pay to see the account number you're going to pay to, you can easily just click on make payment, this yellow button below the screen. You can just click on make payment, or you can just literally, okay, just click on make payment. As you can see, um, you are going to copy this account number. See the account number on the screen? This is the account number of the person who is selling the USDT. So 8250461920. There's a copy icon just beside that detail. This icon is the copy icon. So what you want to do is click on that copy icon. It has been copied successfully. So you go to your clipboard or somewhere, you paste that detail. Okay, you paste the detail there, and then you copy out this account number alone. So when you copy that account number, the number I mentioned earlier, you send 20,000 naira there, and then you click on transferred. I have transferred the money. Okay, before you transfer the money, you can just minimize the Binance app, go to your bank app, paste the account number, then send the account number. After sending the money to the account number, you do a screenshot, a proof of transaction. Just do a screenshot in case you need to send it as a proof of payment. But on in most cases, you don't need to do that. But me, I like doing that. It's one of the things I do to serve as a proof, so that there won't be too many stories that I didn't make payment or whatever it is. So after clicking on transferred, okay, after clicking on I'm not going to click on transfer, because of course I'm just using that as I'm using this as an instructional guide. Okay, so you will have to click on transferred, notify seller. You will notify the seller you have made payment, and then you can just come to chat. All right, you come to chat here. When you go to chat, just like your WhatsApp chat, okay, you click on the attachment file, the attachment button. So you attach the picture and you send the picture to the chat, the picture of the transaction proof that you have. You send it to the chat. Even before you send it, the seller might have actually released the token you want to buy to your wallet. Okay, so after it has been released, you have to check your wallet. You check your wallet, it will be in your funding account. Okay, it will be in your funding account. So the next thing I want to teach you now, you are done with the process of purchase now. Okay, so that's all you need to know about purchasing USDT on Binance. Okay, so you go back to your home page, right? You go back to your home page. Now, the funds you just bought, the 17 point something USDT that you just bought with 20,000 naira, will be reflecting in your funding account. Okay, it will be reflecting in your funding account. Okay, if you want to go to your funding account, as you can see on your screen, this is your funding account. You can also come here, you see funding, sorry, see funding here. Okay, so what you want to do is click on either of the two. Okay, you can click on either of the two. You click on it, and then you see the USDT balance. Okay, let's search for, the reason why it's not showing USDT is because there is no balance here. There is nothing on this account. But if you have the USDT on your account, it will be the first item on this list. Okay, it will be the first item on this list. So let's just search for it. There's a search button there. You can just search USDT if you want to search for any coin. Okay, so this is USDT, right? This is USDT. But since we don't have anything there, there's nothing that will reflect there. Let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Now, what you want to do is that you want to transfer the fund from your funding account to your spot account. What I want to teach you now is how to swap USDT to Matic or any other crypto token you want to buy. All right. So you notice that there's a transfer button here. Transfer button. You click on that. Okay, you click on that. Now you notice that you have Bitcoin here. What we want to transfer from funding wallet to spot wallet is USDT, right? So we are going to change that BTC to USDT. We'll change the BTC to USDT. You search for USDT. You click on it. Now you have USDT displaying here instead of BTC, and that's correct. Now we want to send the USDT we have, our imaginary USDT, from funding to spot. All right. So if you have 17.38 USDT, this is where you put it. Or if you don't want to input number, you don't want to decide the number you want to put there, you can just click on maximum number. So it will transfer the maximum number of USD you have on your funding account to your spot account. As you can see here, it is from funding account to spot wallet. All right. So that's what you want to do. And then after that, you click on confirm transfer here. All right. This confirm transfer will change from being gray to yellow. All right. If you have a balance here. But because we don't have any balance here, that's why it's still gray. It's not clickable now. But if you have a number of USD to be clickable. So that's what you need to do. Okay, that's what you need to do. So after you might have transferred from funding to spot, now you want to go to trade. You go to trade. Okay, you go to trade, and then next thing you want to do, the next thing you want to do is you want to choose USDT Matic. You want to choose a trading pair. You want to choose a trading pair. Now, if you want to convert USDT to Matic, you have to choose a trading pair that has Matic and USDT. All right, Matic slash USDT. So that's what we're looking for now. So instead of us having this here, what we are going to be having is Matic slash USDT. Okay, so that's what we're going to have there. So you click on that, and then you come to USDT trading pair. This is USDT trading pair here. This is USDT trading pair here. So you click on it. Sorry. You click on it. Sorry. You click on it. You can decide to scroll till you find Matic, okay? But if you don't want to stress out on doing that, just type here Matic. You'll see that it has already brought Matic USDT at the top here. So you click on that and then it will bring you to this interface. Now, what you want to do is that you want to buy Matic using your USDT balance, okay? Now, you will notice that there is a calibration here. If you want to use 25% of your USDT to buy Matic, you can decide to use 25%. If you want to use 50%, you can decide. If you want to use 75%, you can decide. If you want to use 100%, you can also decide. So this is what you have here. So when you want to buy, you want to buy Matic, you can just decide to toggle the 100% here. So this exchange will use 100% of your USDT balance to purchase your Matic for you. And that's what you want to do. So you just click on buy Matic. All right. You click on buy Matic and then you are done. But wait, you might have some little delay because you are using a limit order. All right. If you want your purchase to go seamlessly, like immediately, almost immediately, you change this limit. That's before you click on buy Matic. Oh, you change this limit order to market order. This limit. Can you see the limit? And there's a button here. All right. So you click on that and then choose market. So when you choose market, you might see this pop up. Just click on this X sign here to close this one. You don't need all of these jargons. So you pick 100% and then you buy Matic, okay? So immediately you click on the buy button, your trade will be executed. So your USDT will be converted to Matic. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to go to wallet, all right? Because you don't need the Matic on Binance, you need it on Trust Wallet, right? Or any other place you want to send it to. You come to your wallet, okay? And then because you have bought your Matic, the Matic balance will be displaying at the top of this list. Sorry. To be displaying at the top of the list. To be displaying here. Instead of this USD, it will be Matic that will be the first that is listed here because it has a balance. Alright. So when you click on it, let's take for example, okay, let's search for Matic so that we use Matic Gongon for this Matic. So you click on it. Okay, because we don't have Matic in our balance, it's telling us to deposit Matic. Alright, it's telling us to deposit Matic, but what I literally want to show us is how to send it out. Okay, how to send Matic out. Let me see if I can get that. But basically, you can just come here to click on withdraw. Alright, sorry, this is what I'm talking about. You can just come here and click on withdraw. Click on withdraw and then you type the particular crypto you want to withdraw. You type Matic, okay, and then you click on it. Do you want to send via crypto network or via email or whatever? What you want to choose is crypto network, please. All right, you choose crypto network. Okay, now you go to Trust Wallet and copy your wallet address from Trust Wallet or wherever it is that you want to send the money to, and then you paste it in this first box. You paste it here in this first box. Okay, you paste it here in that first box. Now you have to change the network. Now This is where you need to be very careful. Now, the network we are using on Trust Wallet to engage the particular business, the metaverse business, is a Polygon network. Now, you have to choose the Polygon network for sending your Matic. All right. But in some cases, as soon as you have pasted your wallet address, let me see if I can copy a wallet address from Trust Wallet and just paste it here. All right, guys. So I've copied the wallet address. Now I'm going to paste it here. Paste the wallet address here. Now this network, I'll have to change it to Matic Polygon. Okay, to Matic Polygon. I'll choose the Polygon network. All right. There's a congestion on the network, but because we want to use it as an example, we can just pick the Polygon network now. It says there's a congestion, the transfer might take longer and all that. So uh, most times it won't display this congested notification. You just choose Polygon and that's all you need to do. So you click on maximum number of matic that you have, and then you click on withdraw. So as soon as you withdraw, you'll be asked to provide your security details, maybe your password, and maybe your two-factor authenticator on the system. So you provide that, and your withdrawal will be executed immediately. All right. So just wait for some few seconds, and then you get your withdrawal on your Trust wallet. All right. The reason why we used Matic, is because if we purchase USDT and send USDT to your Trust wallet, we will need Matic to serve as transaction fee. All right. And you will now need to now buy Matic separately to now send it, because what you sent to Trust wallet initially was USDT. All right. And remember, it is not USDT that we actually need on Trust wallet for purchase of tactile levels. It is DAI. It is DAI that we need. So it is recommended that if you are buying anything on Binance, buy Matic for Metaverse. So buy excess of Matic. All right. So if the required amount in Naira that you need to activate your level is 30,000, both the DAI and Matic that you need is 30,000. You buy 30,000 Naira worth of Matic. All right. So when you send the Matic out of Binance, you send it out of Binance to your Trust wallet. You will then go to your Trust wallet to swap some of the Matic to what? To DAI. That way, you will have the required number of DAI you need to purchase your tactile level, and then you have some leftover Matic for transaction fee. Are very simple. Okay, so after withdrawing, you now go to Trust Wallet. All right, so you go to Trust Wallet. So when you get to Trust Wallet, you will have seen your Matic reflecting here. So you click on Matic, right? You click on Matic. This is Matic here. You click on it. Sorry, I clicked on Ethereum. Matic. So when you click on Matic, you see a button here that states more. More. This more button, you click on it. Okay, you click on it. You see swap. All right. You see swap. Now you want to swap some amount of Matic to USDT. Sorry, to DAI, because it is DAI that we need. Please don't make that mistake. It is DAI that you need. Pardon my errors. Pardon my mistakes in mentioning USDT. You need DAI, not USDT. Okay. So you are swapping Matic to DAI. So we are going to change this USDT that is being displayed here to DAI. So you click on that USDT. Click on it. Okay. You click on it, and then you search for DAI. Okay. Now pay attention to all of this logo these ones, all of this, all of these logos, you see, this one that looks like a black diamond, this one that looks like a yellow logo, this one that looks like a black diamond. You have to pay attention to all of these things. This is not the dye that you need. This is not the dye that you need. Okay, the dye that you need is the one that has this polygon logo. This polygon logo, that's the dye that you need. So we are going to look for it very carefully. Okay, we will look for it very, very, very carefully. Now, we are looking for a dye stable token on the Polygon network. Awesome. So here we have our dye. So this is exactly what we are looking for. This one particularly. This one particularly is what we are looking for. You can see it is dye, POS dye stable coin. All right. So that's all we want to change. We want to swap it to dye. So you click on it. You click on it, and then you see our USDT has been changed to what? To dye. So if you want to swap, you come here. Okay, you come to this matic where you have zero, and then you type let's say you want to swap okay, you want to swap you need about 30 dye. You need about 30 dye. Okay, let's see how much of matic will make 30 dye. Is it 39? No, 39 is much. 35. Okay, 36. All right, so this is more like it. So 36 matic will give us 30.5 dye. All right, to give us 30.5 dye. If you notice, there's a logo here in the middle, and then you see this at the top. You pay so matic to get so dye. All right, so this is what you are practically doing. So if you want to know the exact equivalent value of dye that you need in matic, you can just toggle this button. Okay, this button, just toggle it. It will change the position of the matic and the dye. It will switch it. So as you can see, dye is now at the top, matic is at the bottom. So if you want to know the exact value of dye that you need, or that's going to be swapped, the exact number of matic that is going to be swapped for dye, just click on this place here. Just click on this place here. Okay, sorry. Mm, so just click on, okay, I need 20 dye, right? I need 20 dye. So 23.515 so number of matic will give me 20 dye exactly. So if I want to do that, I would have to switch it again, because I want to pay matic to get dye. That's what I want to do. So after I have actually known how much the matic value will be, now I can now switch it back up. So matic will be at the top and my dye will be at the bottom. But sometimes you see, as it um you see the way it changed the figure here. Instead of 20 dye, it changed it to 19.93. It's because it has deducted a particular amount from it. I remember I told you initially in our previous class that this particular matic can fluctuate in value. So the value of 23.51 matic in the previous minute can be a different price
in this particular minute, so it fluctuates. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have something in excess that you want to swap from matic to DAI. Okay, so how you can do that is this: you toggle the middle button. All right, you toggle that, you delete all of this figure, and then you impute 20 point, you can just put 20.1 or something. Okay, 20.1, and then you switch the button. So as you can see, you have 20.07 DAI, and that's enough DAI that you need. So you're going to be swapping 23.68 matic for 20 DAI. So you click on preview swap, and then you click on continue, you click on swap, you click confirm, you confirm all the transactions, and then you finish up with the transaction, and then you have your DAI on your wallet. Okay, so practically that's how to do it. You have your DAI in your wallet, but these processes are very long. If you know that it's something that you can't go through by yourself, you can just reach out to any of the leaders. You can reach out to myself also. You send your funds, we help you do the purchase, we help you do the funding, and it won't take a lot of time. Okay, considering you have to do it yourself as a newbie. It's something that we have been doing for long. It won't take me up to certain minutes before I finish it up. All right. So it's that's practically how to do your P2P purchase, swap from one currency to another, withdraw from Binance to another exchange or wherever you want to use your crypto, and then how to use your Trust Wallet to swap and all that. So this is a very detailed guide, enough to help you as a newbie to start up. Okay, so if you learn this very well, you can teach others, so that the burden of having to teach over and over will be lessened on our shoulders leaders. So please learn this as much as you can and practice it. Practice it.